Hello, my Libras. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here. Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus for those who it resonates with you like that. However it worked for you. I am here with your August 2018 love reading here. So before we even flip any cards over, we're going to find out what our vibe is for this reading. This is my Trust Your Vibes deck. Alright. What is our vibe for this reading? What pops out here? Mentors and role models. All right, so somebody I get this card usually when you gotta be the bigger person, or somebody has to be the bigger person and look what's in the back and laugh it off. All right, so there may be some pettiness somewhere, some petty energy, or some need, or something where you need to take it lightly. Okay, so let's see what we got here. In the back we have the King of Swords. Cold world. Cold world. This is clean cut. He can't be persuaded. So if you're making a decision, looks like there's no persuading me. I've made my final decision and I'm cutting it. Whatever you decide to cut, fix, rearrange, whatever. All right. Let's see what type of energy we got. Two of Cups in reverse. Oh. Trouble in paradise. Trouble in paradise here. Alright. Three of Wands. I just got done dealing with the Three of Wands with my Virgos here. So you've been trying to work on a relationship or a connection that you've been having here, and it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's like, what are we waiting on? And remember, the King of Swords energy doesn't mean this the action that you are taking. This may be the advice here, okay, to make a decisive decision about what it is that you want to do. Because when you're waiting, this is a very indecisive energy. But this comes from waiting on something that you worked on. If you've been in a relationship, you're like, hey, maybe we can work this out. You try to be optimistic, especially when you're a Libra. You try to balance things out. Okay, what is it you need versus what I need to work this out? But hey, if they don't want to help keep things balanced, then that's where we have an issue. Right? Right. All right. So, it's time to break free. So, some of you are coming clear to making a decision here. So, somebody has to be the bigger person. Maybe it will be you. It's time to break free and let go for some of you. And you're just about ready to do so. Somebody is growing very impatient. Sorry, let me get adjusted here. Somebody's getting very impatient. Oh my goodness. We even have the Two of Wands. We have a lot of two energy. A lot of partnership energy. Okay, and this is like, and for some of you, sorry for the screaming. Kids in the pool. You're upset. This is because this partnership was like your best friend. For some of you, this may not be a love thing, but this is like somebody that you saw yourself going places with, experience the world with, exploring, traveling, putting, you know, your energy into this person. You putting your energy into each other. Very intimate relationship when I see the Two of Cups energy. So there are emotions here. There are feelings here for one another. But then we have a difference of opinion. Especially with the Two of Wands. It's like people separating here. So there's a difference of opinion. You guys have a very close energy though. It's very, very close. So, in the past it looks like you tried to strengthen the relationship. You tried to fix it. Okay. Maybe you tried to even things out. Literally, even things out between the two of you. For some of you, external influences are involved. Not necessarily a third party interference, but yeah, well, third party interference, but I mean not necessarily infidelity. Some people just get in the way. For some of you, social media is the problem. I forgot who I had that other reading for. It was a cusp reading, but social media may be a problem too. Because that seemed to get in the way for a lot of people. It's either a group of people family, friend, or somebody who's waiting in the wings to be a part of your relationship, or be in your relationship, or break it apart. It's just somebody in the way. But I see you breaking it off and just focusing on yourself. Maybe you're going to be the one to make that final decision that maybe we just need time apart. I don't know if this, for some of you, this is the final. This is finally it for you. And others of you, this may be a break. But somebody has to find their happiness. Somebody needs a change. Somebody's kind of at a stalemate. I can sense a little, somebody can even be bored. Because the situation is becoming so routine that it's getting old. You know, it's just getting old. Okay? So where we have you right now, yeah, is letting go. 5 of Cups energy. Just learning to let go of the situation and focus on yourself. Because what's mirroring, I'll show you how this is mirroring here, but you have the healing card over here. Oh, sorry, over here. And you have yourself. And you are no longer trying to heal the situation. You are having your back turned towards that energy. Because it's not working. It's like, okay, time to focus on me. Time to work on me. And time to untie myself from this relationship or situation. Whatever the connection may be. And then the person, oh my goodness, I got this in another reading. It was like the Libra cusp reading. So similar because it's like the other person is happy. And I don't understand that. I didn't understand it in the last reading, but this person is happy. Without. Like nothing is going on. Like nothing is going wrong. And it's like they broke free before anything. And it's like, how the hell do you do that? I don't understand, but I'm just like, how the hell do you do that? But like I said, there's always, a lot of times there's somebody waiting on the outside. And as soon as they get their chance to get in, that's exactly what they do. That's crazy. So the truth has been revealed. Things have been discovered about the relationship and how it was. And this was such a lovely connection. This was such a lovely connection. Like, how are you okay? Not the Libras, but the person on the outside or the energies that are switched. It's crazy. It's like you were in a relationship or a connection by yourself. Ooh, excuse me. Because for some of you, the person was after your finances. They were, and if it wasn't just money, they were after you for your resources. Like you were very resourceful to them. Like if they needed anything, you had it. You always had it. You always provided for them. So this was a money thing. This was a support thing. This was a codependency. They were codependent on your energy. They were codependent on what you could provide for them. And this was the whole relationship. So they played their role. Mentors and role models. They played their role. Okay? And they were a good manipulator. They were a good liar. Like and this is why it was, if you're wondering why somebody just popped up and they left and they don't even care, it's because you were a good provider and now they don't need that from you anymore, and now they are just ghost. Ghost here. And so that's going to cause you to shut off emotionally with that Queen of Cups energy. So you're going to shut them off emotionally finally. Sorry. But that may also you may also shut down because of what you are going through. Because I see that marrying the 5 of Cups. So you're going to have to like shut down for reconstruction. You know? shut down for maintenance. Get yourself back together, because this is this is really messed up. Like, how I'm seeing this is really messed up. Because it's like they got what they wanted. They wanted some type of short-term thing here. And I'm telling you, you were a resource to them. Whether they needed a place to stay, they needed a ride somewhere, they needed a car, they needed some money, they needed your energy. There could have been an energy vampire. They just needed you until they got on their feet, basically. And emotions was there at first. And now that they've not as codependent, they may have got a job, they may have somebody on the outside or something like that, and they just up and they just dipped. And they're perfectly fine while you're feeling very upset and not knowing what happened. So, yeah. And this is going to cause you to just let this go. Just, you know, don't bring anybody like that in your life again. Now, the lesson with this is to pay attention to red flags, okay? I don't know what type of things that could have been happening, but they have hit you with the truth card. Okay, and so they may have made the final decision that they no longer want emotions with you or relations with you. Okay, all of a sudden there was a change. There was a sudden change of the mind here, and now this person has got ghost. Right. All right, so let me see my tarot with the attitude deck here, and see what they have to say about this situation. I'm so sorry about all those kids, but I have to get these out today because I have to work tomorrow. All right. All right, so I got this for Capricorns, I believe, too. It says, get the fuck out of your head and get into your heart. It misses you. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are actually, and I believe this is where it's saying, get into your heart, because you have shut down. You have shut down. It said, get out of your head and heal your heart. Okay, focus on yourself. Because it's like you're not even going to have a choice but to focus on yourself, because this person is just like, you know, it's just crazy. And another card came out, and it says, whatever you are thinking about doing, now is not the time. Okay, so for some of you who are thinking about doing something very chaotic or very all over the place, just don't do it. Now is not the time. You need to focus on yourself and your heart and your healing, okay? All right, my Libras. See you guys later.